Hello everyone, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Eden streak. I almost said Mother streak then. I almost said Mother. But no, we're back. We've been playing as Eden. This is run number 14 in our Eden streak to the chest. Let's keep going. Let's get this on a roll. Let's go. Wow, okay, interesting little start here. So we got Death's Touch to start with. As you can see, our tears are sides, and we look hella cool. Look at that skull face with the long hair. Looks like me, only without the skull face. And we've got this, which I can't really remember what it does. I believe it like opens chests and stuff, or unlocks things. I don't really remember, but that's fine. S3E14 Alright, let's get going. So, that reminds me, speaking of the seed there, I actually have made a little document, which has all of the seeds and items on that I've done so far. Now, I'm thinking, like, do I release it? You know, do I share the link of the document that has everything on it? Because, like, it could kind of spoil future runs in a way, you know what I mean? Like if I were to release it, you'd kind of see what runs I do in the future, because I kind of I don't know, add to the document as I complete a run sort of thing. So you know, like let's say I don't know, today for example I think the Christmas one came out. I think so. The one where I was talking about being Christmas and we got like 2 lumps of coal in one run. That run came out today, as I'm recording this. So, you know what I mean? It could kind of spoil the next couple of runs, whether we make it or we don't, sort of thing. So, I don't know. But at the moment, it's kind of like a personal document just to keep track of the seeds and starting items. But, I don't know. We could mess around with that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Because it could be interesting. What seeds start with what items? And so on. There we go. Stay away from that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll think about it. And I'd like to hear your thoughts. Also, as of this video's release, if my if everything's gone right. It should be my birthday when this video comes out. This should be the 31st of March birthday video. So there you go. Almost the worst day to have a birthday. Because April 1st is probably one of the worst days to have a birthday. Simply because, yeah, you'll tell people it's your birthday and no one will believe you because they'll think it's April Fool's. So yeah, almost one of the worst days. I think the other worst day is probably Christmas. Ow. And I do actually know someone who has their birthday on Christmas Day as well. Haven't seen them in a long time, but yeah, I used to know someone who had their birthday on Christmas. So it's interesting. Alright, this item just gives you 4 random pills. I'm going to pick it up, but we're not going to take those. Let's move on to the next one. After we check our shop, because there could be a soul heart or some sort of health in here. There you go, look at that. Look at that. Yes, I'm going to blow this up. I would say, honestly, like, you might be thinking, well, why do I keep blowing this machine up at, like, the start of every run? I'll only really do that on runs where I feel like I really need to. And, yeah, blowing one of those up does take it out for the rest of the run, so you cannot get another donor machine for the whole run. It just won't ever spawn them. But I think it's kind of worth it for kind of run security, you know? And there's of course going to be those runs where we get so powerful and just get so much money that we're just going to be able to refill the machine whenever it gets slightly lower. So, it's fine. And of course, like, I don't know, if it does get to the point where it completely runs out, what I might do is in between streaks, I might play, like, the first floor of Tainted Keeper or whatever, just to get those numbers back up. Because Tainted Keeper is such a fun character. It's like, essentially you just buy every item. Because, oh, this is a rough, oh, stop pushing me. Oh my god. Oh, what a stressful room that was. Horrible. Yeah, what I might do is I might just do like a couple of like first floors of Tainted Keeper and just, you know, fill the machine up a little bit, then reset, fill the machine up, reset. That's probably the best way of doing it. If you're on a 100% save file and don't really, you know, have a streak going at that time. Which, you know, I would do it in between runs and not during them. Yeah, I don't know, just an idea. But I think we're okay at the moment for our machine. We're in a decent place. So yeah, I don't really need to worry about filling it up yet. We're still at, what, 400 and something? I don't know if that hit there might have gotten it down to 300 and something, but either way, it's okay at the moment. It's in a decent place. You bet I'm going to take this soul heart. I'm going to blow that up for a potential... There you go, 5 more cents. We essentially got that soul heart for free then. Yeah, let's go. And I'm going to take Shoot the Whoop instead. I much prefer Shoot the Whoop than that key item, which I don't remember what it does, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that. Huge damage. Shoot the Whoop's great. Does a huge amount of damage. It's essentially like a Brimstone Beam. One time per room. I'm not going to be checking our Devil Deal. I have nowhere near enough health for that. Let's move on. Once again, my rule for checking Devil Rooms is entirely based on how much health I have at the time. If I've got 2 rows of hearts, 2 rows of health, then I will check it. If I don't have 2 rows of health, I will avoid. Because I just feel like it's better to do it that way. It's more run security, making sure that you survive. Because, I'll be honest, I can get tempted sometimes. I do very often. That's really good. I do very often get tempted by Devil Rooms. And, yeah. I think if you don't even go into them in the first place, you're better off. And I don't know if you know, but if you go into a Devil Room as well, you have the problem of the game will still try and give you a Devil Room. So you see how our Angel Room is at 33.8%? If we actually went into our Devil Room, it would still be a split decision between Angel and Devil. So, yeah, completely not going into the Devil Room whatsoever is actually better for you. Spider Butt, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm at least going to pick it up because that is part 1 of Spider Transformation, so it's worth at least picking up once. I would quite like there's options. That would be quite good for us. 14, we need 1 more coin to get that. Essentially, that item will give you a choice between 2 items once you beat your boss room. Instead of just getting the 1 item, you get a choice between 2. So it could be really good. Like, you know, you could get a health up or a tears up, or health up or range up. I think at the moment I would prefer to have a health up. Just to have at least 1 red heart, just so we can, you know, use it for potential gambling or whatever. Or, you know, blood donor machines or something. That'd be great. And there's options. It's a good investment into our future, I would say. And let's just backtrack a little bit. What's up here? Ooh, one of these machines. Well, I don't have the money for this. And to be honest, like, this item, the arrow, it's not going to have any effect on us because we already have those sorts of tears. Because that's penetrating shots. So yeah, when you shoot an enemy, the tears will go straight through them. So we already have that effect on Death's Touch. So yeah, there's really no need to well, yeah, really no need to get that. Spend our hard-earned cash on that. So look at that, tears go straight through them, shred the Combine Harvester. And yeah, let's just move on. So I believe Shoop de Whoop is tied to your damage, so it's not like, you know, a set amount of damage. I think it's based on how much damage you have. So let's say you've got Polyphemus and you use Shoop de Whoop, you're gonna do heck tons of damage. That's the official term as well, heck tons. Wow, if I can even speak today. I've been speaking a lot today. We played Stardew Valley today on my stream, and you know what? I kind of want this. Kind of want that. Like a bit of shot speed. Yeah, I played Stardew Valley today, and oh wow. Okay, what do I go for? Honestly, I kind of want Soul Heart Gen. Might not be the most entertaining item, but it's done us really good lately. Soul Heart generation. The one on the left was like the sensor, I think, and it'll slow everything down in your like little vicinity, your area. And honestly, I don't like it. It can really mess with certain bosses, so I don't particularly like taking it. The Beast is the worst boss for sensors, so I avoid that. And Holy Water, although it was great, and I do very much like Holy Water, I kind of want a little bit more Soul Heart protection at the moment. The game has been, yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I want more, want more health at the moment. Okay. Thin-Ob Mushroom, interesting item. I'll give it one use. So essentially, whenever you use this wavy cap, it'll make the screen wobble and get really weird and trippy. And it gradually gets worse the more you use it. Like, it recharges straight away. And each time you clear a room, it'll remove the effect of one of them. So when we clear one room, this wavy effect will go away. But it gives you a tears up every single time you use it. So it can be good, but yeah, just don't use it too much. It's quite trippy, and yeah, I don't particularly like it. It makes everything really hard to see. Yeah, it's a psychedelic mushroom of sorts that can really mess with how you see. So look, we cleared the room. Tear rate goes back to normal, and the effect disappears. And it does stack. So you can use it as much as you want. And it'll get procedurally just worse, the effect. But your fire rate will go higher. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I played some Stardew Valley today. We had a lot of good conversations there. It's gone well. I'll be honest, this whole day for me has just been rather chatty. I've been speaking to people today. More than I usually would. I don't know what's going on. It's just... This morning, I was talking to this guy who does... well, who's starting to do Guitar Hero charts and wanted some advice on how to improve. So I was helping this guy out this morning. And then after my stream today... I was talking to someone about the state of the Guitar Hero community. A completely different person. So yeah, I mean, it's just been people today, and I'm tired. I'm tired of people. I am an introvert, so you know I'm not a people person. I would happily sit here alone in peace and quiet as much as I possibly could. You know, I'm okay with, well, I wouldn't say I'm okay with talking to people. I prefer they not talk to me. But you know what I mean? It's like, I prefer just to be alone. Rather than talking to people all the time. I can't do it. It's too much. I need to recharge. Most of my time is recharging with people. Okay, cool. Yeah, this game's been a little bit mean to me today on the old enemies and that sort of front. Well, let's take out the boss. 19% chance. I'm very doubtful we'll get anything. Oh my god! Stop firing! Just doesn't stop, this guy. Oi! Stop it! Stop! Dop it. Dop. Okay, we're gonna take the tears up. Our tear rate is quite low. Oh my. The enemies today, they're being a bit aggressive. I'm glad we've got the book. I'm very glad we've got the book. Yeah, that's it. The book of whatever it is, Revelations up there. The little secret effect of it. It'll make a horseman spawn for your boss. However, it is per group of floors. So, for example, this is Caves 2. We picked it up on the last floor after we'd fought the boss, I'm pretty sure. So, we could not have gotten a horseman that floor, meaning we will definitely get it this floor. However, we'll also be using the book next floor, meaning we'll get a boss, and that should be Death. But we will not get it the next floor. Not only because the next boss after that would be Mother anyway, or Mother's Foot, but because it's per set of floors. You cannot fight the same boss 2 times on the floor, well, on the set of floors. So, for example, let's say we got it at the start of last floor. It could not, well, it would have been Pestilence, but it cannot have been Pestilence this time because we'd have already fought it on the last floor. That's kind of how it works. A little bit complicated, but I think you understand what I mean. It's per set of floors rather than just every floor. And even then, we do have more options, so we could have just chosen to not have the cube of meat that we would get from it anyway. Alright, let's move on to the next floor. So we've had some pretty dry floors lately. Some pretty dry floors. Hopefully the game will give us some juicy floors coming up. Need a little bit of a juicy floor in my life. There we go. Yeah, I think when it comes to like items and describing what they do, I think the better like idea of explaining how to do items is kind of explain them in a way, in ways that you can use them instead of just simply what an item does. I remember I mentioned it in a comment a few days ago, based on what someone said about explaining items. Yeah, in my opinion, it's best to, instead of explain the item itself, just explain how you can use the item to your advantage. And, yeah, I know. I think that's better. Ow. Because I feel like it would help you understand the items more if you understand ways you could use them. Damage is decent. I think it's that fire rate that's actually the worst thing at the moment. What are you? Spade? Sure, I'll just use that now. That'd be enough keys for the rest of the run, I'm pretty sure. We're not going to be running out soon. Unless you find like a key beggar. Another thing you can do, like with the Book of Revs, is use it very strategically. Like if you particularly don't want a horseman on a particular floor, you can just hold on to the Book of Revs and not use it until you've beaten the floor, and then start using it for the rest of that floor. You know what I mean? Like if you've got like an Emperor card or something, that could be a good way of doing it. Or, you know, if, like, let's say we find an Emperor card on this floor, I could take it to the next floor and, you know, use it there. So that was Reverse Justice, which will give you 4 golden chests. When it comes to unlocks, I'm going to be honest, I don't really know what unlocks what, if I'm being completely honest. I have no idea. But what I can tell you is that all of the reverse cards you get from beating Greedier with the tainted characters. This trinket could be really good, actually. I just need red health. Some form of red health. And that'll give me some red health for sure. Essentially, this trinket, whenever you reach a new floor, it'll give you an eternal heart. And if you can take that to the next floor, then you'll get health for it. So it's good for health, I would say. Oh, there's a key beggar. We're going to play this a little bit. We're not going to be guppy. Boom, 5-3 bombs. Controlled explosions. No, doubles their familiars. Yeah, this is really good actually, the car battery. So, the car battery essentially means we've now got almost infinite health. Basically... Wow, okay. Yeah, basically how car battery works is it will double the effect of whatever your active item is. So as we have the Book of Revs, which gives us one heart. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, instead of giving us 1 heart, it'll give us 2 soul hearts every single time we use it. Which means we're getting 1 soul heart every 3 runes now. So, you know, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Chances of us, you know, losing more health than we gain is quite low. But you know me. You know me. Sound like a Limp Bizkit song there. You know me, Limp Bizkit 2023. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing the high-pitched voice for that. Come on, Limp Bizkit. I understand the hate that Limp Bizkit gets. I get it. But I also kind of think Limp Bizkit kind of slap in times, you know? They got some good songs. I understand it from both sides. I like Limp Bizkit, and I also do not. some casual new metal. Look at that. Bunch of health. So much health, I'm going to check our curse room. Because if not, we're going to essentially just waste a bunch of these soul hearts when we reach max health, which we're pretty much at anyway. What are you? What are you shooting? Hey, look, get out of the room for free, sure. Not that I need it. I also now have to remember that we do have School Bag, which means we can pick up a second active item. And the cool thing about that is, yeah, we get more uses. Well, we've got car battery, so car battery and School Bag means we can carry 2 active items. As you can see up here, we've got Bob's Rotten Head as well as the book, and we can use both of those twice. So yeah, it just shows. I think car battery's going to be good. I think I'm not sure. I didn't really look properly, but I think we threw 2 at the same time. 2 Bob's Rotten Heads, I think. Not sure. Didn't really look properly. There we go. Marbles is beautiful. Oh. I like all of those. Nah. I like all of these. Yeah, I haven't really got any way to do any of this. I think we go for Bouncy Ball, though. I know I said we're going to get the health, but we're okay for health. I don't need this. This gets you more black hearts to appear, and then this will get rid of all of the spikes permanently. It essentially files all the spikes down so you get hit less. I think Bouncy Ball's probably better, because occasionally we'll get a bouncing tear, and I like bouncing tears. So, yeah, I think that's probably the best for us. But all 3 of these, all 4 of these trinkets are great. So yeah, let's just go. But I like all of them. They're all good in their own way. I just think, if we're prioritizing those trinkets, I think that's probably the better one in our current situation. If you were lower on health, I would maybe have kept that cross, or even the devil tail. Oh, look at that! We've swallowed the trinket already. Oh, come on! Oh well. It's fine. You know, we could actually play this. You really could. Essentially what I'd do is I'd wait until we get enough health to get us back to full. And then we'd use it. Okay, well I'm going to leave that there for now. I don't need that right away. But essentially what I'm planning to do is get the most out of our book. That's probably the best thing right now. So not waste any health, because of course there is a 12 heart maximum. Okay, game's been a bit nice now. Take the Steam sale. I mean, it's not going to be hugely useful. You know what? Soul Converter. You could mess with that a little bit. Yeah, that works. And because we've got a car battery, we're going to get more health for that as well. Interesting. So essentially, the car battery will... Well, yeah. How do I explain it? that soul transfer item will essentially mean it replaces soul hearts with red health. It's like an inverse Guppy's Paw. Guppy's Paw, you eat red hearts to turn into soul hearts, and the soul transfer is the other way around. I believe they are equal in power as well, as to not have, you know, infinite health situations. They used to be. They used to be imbalanced before they changed them. Back in the good old days. Speaking of bands like Limp Bizkit, dude, I charted this band the other day for Guitar Hero. Because for those who don't know, that's kind of what I'm mostly known for on the internet these days. It's like this German industrial metal band, okay? They're German industrial music, and this song's from like 2003, okay? And it's awesome. I don't know, I can't remember the name of the band, because it's like a bunch of random letters just kind of put next to each other. It's like KNDF, something like that. I'll have a look. I'll tell you the name of them. KMFDM. And the song was Bullets, Bombs, and Bigotry. Dude, that song's great. I don't know how to put it, but there's like a harmonica solo, like halfway through the song, and it completely caught me off guard. And it's one heck of a groovy song as well. It's got some hella groove. So if you're into metal, check that one out. I'm yet to listen to anything else that band has done, but I'm sure I would enjoy it. Yeah, good stuff. Really good stuff. As for the sort of music that I'm into at the moment, it's hard to explain if you don't really know, but it's called Thall. 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 And essentially it's like metal with really low tuned guitars, and it never really repeats itself in the same way, and there's a lot of weird bendy notes in there as well. It's very hard to explain because there's only like 3 or 4 bands that can actually produce the sound properly. It's hard to explain, but the first one is Vildjarta, Vildjarta, and yeah, that's the main band who makes this music. And keep in mind, this band made it in like 2011. You know, they started it, and no band has been able to, you know, replicate their sound in what, like 10 whole years. They were that ahead of the game. They invented the genre 10 years early. It's pretty crazy. And only now there are actually other people who are able to make things that sound similar. One band is called Mirar, Mirar, and he's like this French guy who, I think he's French anyway, who's like makes usually like sort of bard music, you know, like, you know, like Skyrim in music. Diddling, 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 diddling. Diddlen, 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 diddlen. Like that sort of thing, you know? But like, he's like a legend at it. Mirar, and he makes like this just crazy nuts sounding metal. And he's like into like bard music and stuff. It's great. It's awesome stuff. Really, really recommend it. And the other band has probably got the worst band name I've ever heard, but they make good music. And the band name is And All I Can Say Is. That is literally the name of the band. And All I Can Say Is. And they've got some pretty good stuff as well. They're like Mirar and All I Can Say Is are the two bands to keep your eyes out for that style of music. That's for sure. They're both really, really good at what they do. But yeah, that's the sort of music that I've been exploring lately. It's not it's not the only thing I listen to. You know, I'm not only into like extreme, like heavy metal. The sort of stuff I like is like Polyphia, 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 and I really like their stuff. That stuff's pretty good. And the other band, Dance Gavin Dance is a really, really good one as well. I don't really know how to explain Dance Gavin Dance. They've got some clean vocals, some harsh vocals, a lot of melodic notes, a lot of high notes here and there. Really, really cool stuff. Anyway, I've just rambled on for music about, probably 10 minutes or so. Yeah, let's go to the next floor. Nothing else really we can do. Kind of hope we get some more damage up. Let's go. Yeah, what music do you listen to? There's a question for you. What do you listen to? Are you a metalhead like me? Do you like jazz? Do you like rap? Do you like the stuff in the hit lists? Like top 40 stuff like that. I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't really listen to any sort of popular music. I couldn't even name you a popular act of today. The popular acts when I was growing up was like S Club 7 and I don't know, the fast food rockers, JLS, I don't know, just stuff like that. That was what I grew up with, but like early 2000s, early mid 2000s pop music. And it was all really cheesy. And then gradually I started to listen to rock and metal a lot more, thanks to Guitar Hero. But like, on saying that as well, like, other types of music that I think are kind of cool, but I've never really delved into it. Like, I saw a video the other day by Rob Scallon, who is probably my favourite music creator. Well, not probably, but is my favourite music creator on the YouTube platform. And by music creator, I mean kind of like video music creation. Not as in like music videos, but like, I don't know, makes videos on instruments. An instrument musician YouTube guy. And he made a video about like a guy who like can play an accordion, and he gave it a go himself as well, Rob Scallon. And some of the music, it was music to my ears. It was delicious. It was like tucking into, I don't know, a nice KFC meal, with extra spice on top of that. That is the way I would explain the music that the guy was playing in that. Oh my god, it was beautiful. So I don't know what music that would be classed as, accordion music. Like, the stuff he was playing was like polka and like, I don't know, but oh, it was beautiful to hear. Kind of like for gamers out there who don't really know music as much, you know the Roller Coaster Tycoon music, like of the carousel. There's like a carousel that everyone places down as their first ride in a Roller Coaster Tycoon theme park, and it's like classical music, but it's kind of like in like a medley of classical music, but in a typical sort of merry-go-round sound. And it was like that. It was the easiest way to explain it. It's like that level of music. It was great. So I don't know what you'd call that, but yeah, it was great. I'm very much a music enjoyer and not a music creator. I've tried. I've played a little bit of guitar in my own time. I could play like a couple of Lamb of God riffs, if anyone knows that band. They're like a groove metal band that have a very particular sound. And yeah, it's heavy, it's groovy, it's mainly groove based, and that's kind of what I like in terms of my metal. It's more groove and timing based music. And yeah, I could play a couple of songs by them. Oof. Yeah, that's a rough move there that Krampus does. So when you kind of push him into the wall and he does that move, he'll kind of like move inward a little bit. Do you see how he kind of rubber banded to the middle? Because I think there's like a small area, like around this size that I'm walking in now, where he has to stand to be able to do that move. Because it's like a brimstone beam that spins around. And if he's up here and he spins, there's no way to avoid it. So there has to be enough room for you to move around him. So if you see him like quickly go to the middle, you know he's going to do the spin attack. But in turn, it can hurt you if he kind of rubber bands into the middle and you're kind of standing in his path. Kind of unfair. But yeah. I guess the best thing to do is just stay away from, you know. Anyway, enough talk about music. Yeah, tell me some bands you like, or artists that you like. I'll give them a quick listen, just to kind of see the sort of style. Like, I would say, if you are going to tell me some stuff, put like the most generic sort of song that you would listen to. You know, like nothing outlandishly different. Because I know some artists will, you know, change their style a little bit for one song, or try something new, play with an idea. I know, the most standard thing that person does, or that band does. Because then, I don't know, I'll kind of have a better idea of what sort of music they make, I guess. I don't know. Look at our health. It's hilarious. We can't die, really. And if you think this run isn't particularly as interesting, That's fine, you know. Sometimes you're just gonna get them. You're not, you know, not every run is gonna be crazy brimstone lasers flying across the screen all the time, you know. It's a streak. The whole point is to document every single run and prove that, you know, that I've beaten the game this many times in a row, I guess, you know. Ooh, that's good. Soul of Eden. You know, you are going to get these sorts of runs. Sometimes you're going to get the really fun, crazy ones. But sometimes you're just going to get, you know, not so interesting ones. And who knows, we could still have a really interesting run. We're still yet to get to the chest, so you never know. We could get some really crazy things at the chest. Eh. And there we go. No devil room. How disappointing. Yeah, let's just go to the next floor. I'm going to keep Soul of Eden so we can re-roll the first 4 items of the chest if I need to. Speaking of music, we've got the slowed down sleep token song to listen to for this floor. Sleep token, check out the summoning. It is a very good song. No, don't just check out the summoning. Check out the album. Take Me Back to Eden. Like, yeah, it's a little bit metal, but it's not as metal as you would imagine. There's, like, literally, like, maybe 2 or 3 heavy bits in the whole album, and the rest of it's, like, really peaceful. But the dynamic is there. You know, that they've got neat, quiet bits, and they've also got the louder bits that they build up to very nicely as well. And that's what I think is great about music. It's not so much having a generic song that's the same all the way through. It's how you change it and build things up is the good stuff. You can create a really satisfying build up, you know, it'll hit just right. It'll be just perfect. Ow. And yeah, I'm currently 3 days out for videos. I say 3 days out, 3 days ahead. So you'll be seeing this, as I said, on the 31st, and this is the 28th. I'm recording this, so, you know, expect it to be a couple of days before I see any comments about music, I guess. We might revisit it soon. Ow. I don't even know why I'm doing this room realistically. I don't need to. There we go. We'll take that. Don't remember what that trinket was. Oh yeah, it was Child's Heart. Yeah, we don't need that. It's more heart drops. Don't need that. Haven't lost any health, any red health since we got it. And besides that, I don't think we've actually got any health up items whatsoever. I'm just looking at my item list now. No. No health up items whatsoever. Probably our best health up item was the pajamas, but that's not really even a proper health up item, you know. I guess it kind of is. Not red health, though. That's kind of what I meant. That was an extremely long room. Speed up would be quite nice. Also, yeah, I'm starting to get to the point where my voice is starting to give out for the day. I've talked too much today. I did a long Stardew stream of more or less non-stop talking, and you know, now the Isaac video, we talked about music for most of the time, so my voice is starting to give out for the day, so I need to rest it a little bit. I'll be not speaking quite as much for the rest of the video, I think. Need to rest it. And let's go into the Isaac fight. Almost there. There we go. Book of Belial's great, isn't it? Oh, not Belial. Book of Revelations. My bad. Alright, here we go. What we got? No, 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 and no. Sure. I mean, it's a damage up. This guy, I guess, and we'll just take all of these. Why not? They're not bad. Definitely worth using, though. I'm gonna kill Gluttony last for the health. Ow. Sure, it's the last floor. Oh dear. Taking quite a bit now. Quite a bit of a beating. Should be alright. Oh my god. Stop it. Okay. We're in a little bit of a situation now. Taking a lot of damage. You can now see why I wanted some more red health. This is bad. Okay, just one more room and we get 2 more soul hearts. So we should be okay. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, needless to say, we're not particularly the strongest for this point in the game. Like, we're, you know, certainly good enough to beat the boss. You know, the final boss. The chest. It's just getting there is the difficult bit at this point. I like the speed up, but piercing shots we already have, so that was just speed up. Oh my god, this room. God, how did I not get hit that? This is also a really horrible room, not gonna lie. Whew. Oh, you dingus. Yeah. They keep going the wrong way. The way I don't want them to go. It's kind of annoying. The way they're supposed to go, they don't. Ugh, horrible room. I hate death. Death is the big guy I don't like. Oh my god. Okay. We're not in a good place right now. Oh my god. I don't want to die. Not today. Not this run. Okay, we got 2 more soul hearts. This could be it. I don't want it to be, but I don't know if I'm playing badly, which I think it is. I think I'm just playing really badly at the moment. Just been getting hit a lot. Either that or I'm just really weak, and I do kind of feel quite weak. I don't feel like we've got a strong build. Wheel of Fortune, I guess. Wait, no! Oh, I'm so glad. It's just natural reflexes to do that, right? Natural reflexes to blow these up. But if we can play this and get a bunch of health from it, that'd be great. We're going to take this trinket. until there's something better. The world. Okay, that's good at least. We get to see where we're going. Been going the wrong way completely the entire time. Damage up. I think we take that. Curved horn is just a flat damage up. For that. +2 damage. Soul Bethany's great. Death, we could use that to clear one room, I guess. Or to deal, you know, big damage in one room. No health? Okay, I'm kind of disappointed. Well, let's play carefully now. Let's play pretty carefully. Oh my god. Not what I wanted. I felt like I'm just playing badly today. I know what it is. Oh, okay. No heart item. Let's move on. We're okay. We're alright. I think we can make it. Okay. Could be good. Could play that a little bit. Because they can give soul hearts. I don't think we need to, but I think I probably should. Just to kind of confirm the win here. Magician, that's homing shots for a room. Alright, we'll play this a little bit. I do realize now I had invincibility there. Two, three. Okay. Well, we got another soul heart from that, so that's good. We can get another 3 plays out of this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could have gone for another one, I think. 4 plays of those. Yeah, we should be alright. We should be fine. I don't think I'm going to take, what, like 5 hits of damage from the boss? Well, 7, 8. About 8 hits from the boss. I don't think that's happening. Let's just go and do it now. Here we go. Just shows, right? You know, you can have like a steamrolling run, go all the way through, and still have a tough time on the last floor. Okay, I somehow got hit there. I don't know what hit me. What are these things going around me? Okay, that's kind of weird. What's going on? Where am I getting hit from? I'm confused. We got this anyway. Ah, didn't finish him off. He teleported. I'm getting out of here. This run is too spooky for me. Oh, we made it. I feel like I played terribly there. But overall, we came out victorious in the end. That was run number 14, was it? I think it was, yeah, run number 14. Yeah, that's definitely been our spookiest one yet. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. And, hopefully we'll have it a bit easier tomorrow. Game hasn't been so kind to me today. But, that's fine. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. So, yeah, goodbye.